win, arguably, for both teams. Mississippi State, number 16, on the road at number 22, Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
The Bulldogs favored by 4 points. I believe it opened at 7. And as Will Levis, it looks like he is going to play. I don't think that's been officially announced or anything, but that's why the point spread has kind of come back down to -4. Game kicks off 7:30 Eastern, 6:30 Central on the SEC Network. And the over-under, Shane, is 49 points. Who wins it?
This is a good game, Mike. This is a good game, and I think you're getting Will Levis back, but how healthy is he? And how healthy can he stay? It's not like they added 2 offensive line this offseason, this last week. They still got the same offense. They got the same group up front, and Mississippi State is watching the same tapes that we are. They're going to bring it to Will. They are going to make him just win the game. That's what they're going to do. They're going to do everything they can to cancel Rodriguez out and make this a Will Levis got to throw to win the thing. And I don't know, man. We got a banged up quarterback, and I'm not saying anything. I'm not taking anything away from him. But, when Will was not there last week, I did not see anybody step up. I did not see anybody that just wowed me and made me and convinced me that they can go against these top 20 teams and just keep winning. I'm not seeing it right now from the Kentucky Wildcats. And it's not the same fire. It's not the same buzz that we saw coming into the season. I think they've lost a little bit of that. Now this is a good chance to rebound. This is a good opportunity to be talked about again, and it helps that you got your captain back. But you're going against a Mississippi State team that is just freaking a buzzsaw, man. And anything and everything they touch, they destroy. They got one of the most prolific offenses I've seen since we talk about Tennessee, but damn, the only reason we're talking about Tennessee or not talking about Mississippi State is Tennessee right now. Because if you look over there, not only is the passing going, you got Will Rogers, but you got this running game finally going, and it is a two-headed monster, and you just cannot contain both of them. These receivers, they're having fun, man. The little ducking out there, doing his little dance. I think he'll have a couple of those end zone dances this game. This is just not a fun one for Kentucky fans, brother. I'm being real with you. And that's why I've got this as my wager of the week. Give me Mississippi State 38, a lot of points. Kentucky 21.
Oh, man.
Sorry,
why you hate Kentucky, Shane?
I don't hate Kentucky. I love Kentucky. I love their bourbon. I love Kroger's, one of the best grocery stores I got around here. I love everything that they put out. But the product that I've seen the last couple of weeks has made me scared to put money on them. That's all it is, brother. I just have no confidence that they just bounce back because a banged up Will Levis shows up this week.
Right. Well, sometimes, Shane, I think we're prisoners of the moment, and sometimes we overreact. And going back and watching, I mean, it was ugly. It was one of the ugliest performances I've ever seen from a Mark Stoops Kentucky in several seasons, no doubt. I'm not making excuses for it. But when you're rolling out a backup quarterback, Shane, and the first damn play of the game is some stupid trick play that blows up in your face and gifts South Carolina a touchdown, essentially.
Yeah.
I mean, who in the hell's going to win that game? And then right after that, you get a punt blocked.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just a comedy of errors. I think by the end of that game, some of these defenders gave up, Shane. I put the video out there. I mean, they're playing two-hand touch out there. And I don't know if that's because they had zero confidence in the offense and this backup quarterback to move the ball. I don't know if it was just maybe they've given up on the season, Shane. And if they have, I think you're going to be dead right. It'll be something like 38-21. But this is not a program, Shane, that was built by Will Levis. And this is not a slight against him or anything, but it's not like he's Peyton Manning back there and they're going to be gone into oblivion the moment he's gone. I mean, this is season after season, built on. This is the most talent Kentucky's ever had to work with.
Yeah.
Now, it didn't look like it on Saturday night. I understand it. But if Will Levis comes back, he's one of the toughest quarterbacks in the SEC. He probably is the toughest, Shane. I mean, we've seen his damn finger sideways. He didn't miss a snap, I don't believe. This is a guy, he may not be 100%. He may not be able to run, but I think they'll gut it out against Mississippi State. They got to get the ground game going. Will Levis, Chris Rodriguez, them both on the field. Remember, at Ole Miss, he kind of ran out of gas. I get it. But This is a couple weeks now of Chris Rodriguez. I think we're going to get a different Kentucky in this game. This is no slight to Mississippi State, which I cannot disagree with anything you just said, Shane. I mean, Mississippi State's red hot. Will Rogers, that's another guy. Everybody's focused on Hendon Hooker. The only reason we're not talking about Will Rogers is because of Hendon Hooker.
Yep.
If Tennessee loses on Saturday and Mississippi State wins, we need to start putting Will Rogers in the Heisman conversation because he has earned that right. But what do we know, Shane, about Mississippi State under Mike Leach? Sometimes they show up, sometimes they don't. Red hot Mississippi State. Kentucky backs against the wall in Kroger Field. Upset special! Kentucky 30, Mississippi State 28. I'm calling the outright upset. I think Kentucky saves their season, Shane. And I probably should have Honda Morristown this thing because I don't have much confidence in it, to be honest with you. But I just don't think we'll see two no-shows from Kentucky back to back. I think they've got more character and more toughness than that.
Look at you, Redemption Friday. Mike is trying to get back in the good graces of Ollie because all the nice things he said online. You know, this is smart. This is smart, Mike. I really like this. Here I am. I put him on this pedestal all off season, and now I'm shitting on him, and Mike just picks him right back up, puts him on upset alert. I love it, Mike. I love it because you may be right. I mean, I just put a wager on this thing, and I am 0 for 2 the last couple of weeks, maybe 0 for 3. I don't even keep track anymore. I just see my count dwindling. So it has not been good. Kentucky's probably happy that I picked Mississippi State. So that's the fun thing. We'll find out Saturday who's right.
I'm surprised you didn't say, why you hate Mississippi State? I'll be rooting for Mississippi State all year. If they win this game, I'll be damn happy for them, Shane, because Mississippi State are great fans too, and I hate this perception that it's like it's Alabama and Georgia and the rest of the league is trash.
Yeah,
I would love, Shane, to see Mississippi State go on and make it to Atlanta or something like, and give Georgia and Alabama a run for their money. I hope they do it, but I'm just saying, I don't know. I don't see it this week.
You're a terrible parent, Mike. Here you are. You're talking about it's like one of your kids, and you're pumping him up, and now you're picking them to lose a fight. You don't. Father of the year over here, Mike.
All right, game of the week, game of the year.